87.
And we're back. We go to the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Guillermo Sierra. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. In there, sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Cleveland, Garrett Lopes. Ball one, no strikes.
One ball, no strikes.
Swings through that one.
One ball, one strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Ooh, nasty changeup right there down. Just had him out in front.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And no one can get there. So the tying run reaches with two away. So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Eddie Reyes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Rocket is just one strike away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Rocket pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, not a whole lot of nitpick in this performance, Boog. He came out of the bullpen ready to go, and he executed. And that helped him get the W.
Number 87.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Walker, the next to hit. And it's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Sierra in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on here in extra innings. Foul ball still 0-2. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch just misses. Ball two. Rips that one to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So runner at second, 2 down. Navarro getting ready to hit. So the tying run at second. Line to left. And that'll do it. The Guardians strand the tying run on base to win it.
For Colorado, number 87.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That's in there, and that is strike two. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boog. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
For the Rockies, number 87.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Marlins, Pedro Freitas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
That one at triple digits. That clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it backward.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. And at the plate for Miami, Lincoln Arnold. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Navarro sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Marlins down to their final out. Donald Mueller, the next up for the Marlins. That misses, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Marlins down to their final strike. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him, and that's the ball game. Rocket didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Well, not a whole lot of nitpick in this performance, Boog. He came out of the bullpen ready to go, and he executed, and that helped him get the W.
For the Rockies, number 87.
So bases all loaded up. Barney digs in now.
all season long. He's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
The Marlins down to their final strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ibarra gathers, throws to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
For the Rockies, number 87.
Back here in Miami, here's the shortstop at the plate, J.J. McWilliams. And that one fouled off. Rocket, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he was born in Canada. Right side, Benoit. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Herrera digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Arnold in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that's fouled off. Rocket is just 1 strike away. Arnold checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 2-2 on the way. Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Rocket didn't allow any runs and got the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
For the Rockies, number 87.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now Tim Gardner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rocket, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is downstairs. Stays alive. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Cardenas will hit next. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
0-1.
That misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So up next, Sherman Sanchez. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And delivers outside. just
No,
missed.
that's the ball. 3-0.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot. Robinson Salgado up next for the A's. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Rocket didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Well, not a whole lot of nitpick in this performance, Boog. He came out of the bullpen ready to go, and he executed, and that helped him get the W.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 87.
We go to the ninth, and now the center fielder, Dwayne Drummond. And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Navarro puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Victor Salazar, the next up for the Padres. And that is out of play. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Rockies, William Lopes.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 87.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, J.J. McWilliams. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And it's even up.
1-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. Rocket, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late swing, foul to the left. This could end it. And that's down and away. inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind to kick the pitch.
Count is full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Rocket pitched a clean inning for the save.
Boog, he really steadied him on the way to the win. The best relievers have a lot of confidence, and they just go out and attack hitters the way he did in this one.
For the Rockies, number 87.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Thomas Harros. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That one's got to feel good. His 17th of the year, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. Sandoval in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they can't get the out. Eric Vasquez, the next up for the Marlins. And there's the strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Manny Lopes, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to get
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for Miami, Ronald Haynes. That's in there. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
Out to short, Blanton. They take the force out, and that is that. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.J. McWilliams. Rocket back to work, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And downstairs.
1-1. Oh. 2-1.
And now it's even up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The throw in.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Hoyt Hawk.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off in the 11th. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
For the National League, number 87.
Now into the ball game on defense, Rafael Herrera. He takes over behind the plate. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Richie Stark. He represents the go-ahead run. And that misses. And that's ball one. Fought off foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. That one just misses.
Ball count.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out. So now a pinch hitter, Jermaine Marino. Big spot for him here. Clips the corner. Strike one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And the slider just misses. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Up the middle, Estrada. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Carmen Hernandez. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Now it's the shortstop, Sung-Yun See. That one the other way. He's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Stars hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
For the Rockies, number 87.
And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the shortstop, Vern Brown. Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. And now Brad McHenry. Right through there for a strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Urban in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Mets down to their final strike. And that's downstairs. 1-2 to count. To third. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Rocket didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Well, he showed some lockdown stuff out of the pen, Boog. His teammates see him pitching like that, and it gives him a ton of confidence in him. Nice job to help deliver the win.